Hi everyone, it's Jen again. This week I thought we would go back to doing a Let's Play, so I'm trying out a game called Order of the Dead. I believe this was submitted for Spooktober and for Women's Game Fest. There's still a lot of games that I haven't got a chance to go through, so yeah, I'm going to be probably slowly making my way through some of them. This immediately got my attention because it has like this super cute art style. It's got this cute little interactive menu screen here. Love the GUI. Has a lot of personality. I did have to go into the options to find the full screen mode. I kind of wish that there was like a little click thing on the itch.io website that lets you go into full screen mode without having to find it in the display settings, but it is here in the display settings, so I'm glad to find that too. Looks like we had some other options there actually, interestingly enough. We've got this grimoire and items, so it looks like there'll be some stuff that we can collect, so that's cool and exciting, as well as like a spell book here. Love all the options. Little light hovering sound as we go over. The font actually works out pretty well too, even though there's not as much contrast as I would normally go for. The colors that are picked seem very intentional. That even having like this not quite black and not quite white, and let's see if I go back. Yeah, it still works because of there's still plenty of contrast every time that these texts pop up. Even having this like background here too, having it on this like kind of plain dark brownish reddish background here. I feel like it just works with some intention that like a lot of times when I make GUI elements anyways, sometimes I can kind of just go with like a certain font and certain colors and expect it to work with like a variety of different backgrounds, but these feel like they were very specific. I don't know if that makes any sense, but let's go ahead and start.
He's not gone. He can't be gone. We were supposed to have forever. Every single night is the same. When I'm with other people, I feel like I'm okay. As soon as I'm home and my eyes are closed, I can picture myself walking across a bridge. It's long and narrow, but I know he's waiting on the other side. If I could just cross over and grasp his hand. No. I can't do that. The weight bearing on my chest becomes pressurized, and I gasp. The tears stop flowing, and I sit still, my hands trembling. I close my eyes. If anyone can hear me.
My words land harshly at my feet, but I continue.
I am begging you to bring him back. Give back what you stole from him!
Warm liquid begins to pour down my face.
Please. I'll do anything.
I plead to the darkness, my sobs echoing loudly in the quiet of my room. Stillness engulfs me, wrapping its dark tendrils around my throat. Oops, I guess I was supposed to click there. I was used to having these little prompts. Pause. Dark room with a large bed in the middle. There's a door on the left and right side of the bed. A painting of a mascot hangs above the bed. A drawer is on the left side of the bed. Oh, okay. This must be for visually impaired. The room shrinks as a shadowy figure looms over me.
Hello? Anyone?
Not a huge fan of forced pauses. That just might be me. Love the character art and the color. The colors all work together really well. I blink, unable to understand what I'm seeing.
Good evening. Breath to you. How intriguing. That a little flame should burn so bright, even in her lowest moments. Your wishes have been heard, and I have come to assist you. I can grant you a new life. But it is beyond me to promise how that will go. Are you all right? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
He snaps his fingers and a glass of water appears.
Here, this will help restore some color. I apologize if I'm the reason that you're shivering. I know my cloak sometimes makes the room a little cold.
What is wrong with you?
Huh?
I step back.
Who are you?
I am deaf.
I stagger back, my feet hitting against my bed frame. I know I have a knife somewhere.
I am here to grant you your wish. Life.
Hope surges through me at the thought that someone actually heard me. There might be an end to this pain after all.
But of course, I can't just give you life. A piece of your breath, a mere whisper of your soul would be enough. That flame within you is curious. In exchange for this new life, I'd like a spark of that flame.
You want what?
He circles around me, his nails curling around my shoulder, pinching my skin. I'll do anything to put an end to my pain, to bring him back. I can't do this alone.
I accept.
Wonderful, little flame.
He leans down, his cool breath right by my ear, and whispers,
This will only hurt for a moment.
His ghostly fingers tear through my spine, frozen daggers ripping through me. If it wasn't for the beads of sweat dripping down my nape, I would think I had died. When he steps away, only a pain remains where a sliver of my soul has been removed. It glides through the air before disappearing into a trinket in death's outstretched hand. That's it?
Where is he?
My promise has only been to grant life. I cannot return what did not belong to you before.
This isn't what I agreed to.
He was super vague, so maybe we should be careful when we're, agreeing to give parts of our soul.
I have given you more than requested. Life itself imbued with magic.
Then I'll use that to bring him back.
Ah, not so fast, little flame. Oh, how you yearn to burn so bright. Both rules and troubles come in 3. A deal with me contains only these.
We should have gone over these before we signed anything.
No lying,
This
no
is where you get in
stealing,
trouble for not
and
reading the fine print.
absolutely no necromancy.
Magic courses through my veins, rising with my anger.
Not that you be able to perform such a spell, as only I hold that knowledge. Now enjoy this new life of yours, little flame, and use your magic wisely. I'll be watching.
He's gone in a sliver of shadow, and I'm left on my own again to puzzle what just happened, what I've just agreed to. What's the point in giving up part of my soul for this new life if I can't bring back what was taken from me? Only death holds the knowledge to bring someone back. Well then, looks like I'll have to get my hands on that knowledge. No matter what. Several months later. Empty street at night, there's a fence in front of large rocks and trees. My heart pounds in my ears, but I keep running. Death's grimoire tucked under my arm. Wow, we actually went and did it. I have to keep going, keep running. If he catches me, a stone catches my foot. pain sears at my arm as I hit the ground. The grimoire slips from my grasp, flying through the air. The grimoire! It lands with a thump and skids on the ground, falling open to a list of names where mine glows at the bottom, a haunting reminder of what I've sacrificed and the promise I won't keep. Ooh, it looks like you can change the name here. I'll just leave it. It's cool. I like that seal though, that's nice. Nice transition there too. A cafe with 2 large vertical stained glass windows and the image of a mascot against brick walls. There are multiple small lights in stained glass tile hanging above. At the bottom are 3 red chairs, a table, and a potted plant. The sun has long set, and a few customers mingle in the cafe, growing increasingly agitated as they check their watches. Their anxiety mirrors my own. I've never been in a cafe past midnight. Humans aren't supposed to be here. But I'm no longer human, and I'm the one behind the counter. I wipe away the last crumbs and coffee stains from the table, knowing that soon I'll be wiping up entirely different ones. After the last customer leaves, I take one last look at the colorful displays of cakes, cookies, and muffins, the delicious assortment of sweet goods that the customers enjoyed during the day. The stolen grimoire sits under the counter, reminding me of the whole reason I'm here. So the punishment for trying to steal from death is like basically customer service. I think that checks out. I glance at the clock, counting down the seconds. It's almost time. Then as soon as the clock strikes midnight, the air thickens with an ominous sense of foreboding. The shift has begun, and what once was the sweet scent of cake icing and rich coffee becomes the putrid stench of rotting flesh and fresh blood. This is, I guess, what the graveyard shift is. I rush to the fridge, flinging it open, and I grimace at the new array of blood-red ingredients filling the containers. I'm sure I can make something appetizing for everyone out of all these ingredients. I just won't look too closely at what they actually are. Before I had a chance to psych myself out, the door chimes, signaling the arrival of the first customers of the night. I stand and straighten my clothes, steeling my resolve. 4 items? I just need to get 4 very specific items. Then I'll be able to perform a ritual to bring him back. Oh, that's all I have to do. Sounds too easy. Oh, you're right, this place is wonderful. Didn't I say so, my dear? Not too shabby for our 300-year anniversary date, don't you think? You took them to a coffee date for your 300-year anniversary? I beg your pardon. My wife and I will have the Java chip mochas. Wife is not impressed. Okay, I'm assuming I'm matching this ingredient list here. Honey. Coffee machine brew. Aw, that's cute. Let me deliver. Great, you delivered the correct order. Oh, I have to make another one. There's 2 of them. Milk. Honey. Brew. Deliver. Great, you delivered the correct order. This is very much like set up like those kind of like mobile games where you have to like run a restaurant type business where you have to fill orders. I serve the drinks to them and move to the counter to admire the cafe. So far, so good. My neck prickles with a telltale sign of being watched. I nearly jump up 10 feet when I realize it's a vampire eyeing me with an impish smile. Hi there, can I get you anything? You look like you'd taste delicious, darling. Careful there, you still got the blood of your last victim like dribbling down your chin. Might wanna wipe that up before it gets on your nice white shirt. My eye twitches at the name darling. I take a deep breath while putting on my best customer-facing smile. You see, I'm already like obsessed with somebody who's like died that I need to bring back to life, so like not interested in you, just trying to do my job.
Yay!
I see we like to get straight to business.
Okay then.
I've got an assortment of blood-infused drinks and pastries, if that's what you're in the mood for tonight.
Charming.
Oh my. You mean I get personalized service, special attention?
Delightful.
How about making me one of those adorable little cupcakes on the menu and adding Victor to the top with a little white icing? I fight the urge to let out an exasperated sigh. It just so happens I need vampiric blood for the ritual I found in the grimoire. Am I like planning to like this guy after he has his cupcake? Sure, if that's what you want, feel free to take a look at the menu and let me know if anything catches your eye.
I see.
He peers closely at me, his gaze dropping to my name tag before he breaks into a smile, displaying his pearly white fangs. Anya. Did you get the tickets to Annoyance at the Appliance? So about that, don't get mad, okay? But I got 3 because I wonder if I add them. You what? The werewolf from our mythology class? Yes, please don't hate me, but he's low-key kind of cute, and don't look at me like that. Could you be any more dense? We talk about this in a sec. Can I have a spider leg tea, please? And we're paying separately, thanks. You've got it. Spider leg tea. Okay, we need tea and water and lemon. I'm like being a pro at this out. That's not exactly what I expected for it to be coming out of the cup, but nice. I watched the group of vampire girls argue at a table by the window. When Caleb and I first got together, our friends had been ecstatic, having silently rooted for us for months. I'd endured countless hours of teasing just like this, only my friends had encouraged me to pursue him. My reminiscing is interrupted by the unwanted gaze of the vampire from earlier. I'm assuming Caleb is like the person who we're trying to resurrect.
I see.
You know, I noticed something about you. I tried to give a nonchalant laugh, but it comes out a little shaky instead. How long has he been watching me? Can he tell that I'm hiding something?
Pathetic.
Yeah, you've got that haunted look about you. I think I look haunted. My words come out a little more defensive than I intended.
So fleeting.
Look around you, darling. Everyone who walks through that door is carrying some kind of baggage. Well, if everybody's haunted, then it's not really that impressive that you pointed it out to me, okay? I bet I know exactly what yours is.
I see.
That easy to read, am I? He just grins at me. And a stab of irritation pricks my chest. Unfortunately, it's too quiet tonight for me to just ignore him and busy myself with other customers. See, this is your first mistake of customer service, is you're just supposed to nod and agree with everything until they get bored of, like, not getting any reactions. Go on then. You get one guess. He fixes me with a scrutinizing gaze.
Interesting.
I'm sensing heartbreak.
Enough already.
Oh, so you're psychic now? You were just staring at, like, couples, like, being all coupley, I think. Was that what that reminded you of your deceased boyfriend? So, yeah. He smiles triumphantly.
Pathetic.
Poor you. Got dumped, did you? My chest tightens at his teasing tone.
Charming.
Right on the money, aren't I? Now he's dead, and I hope you feel bad. I still can't bring myself to say anything.
Delightful.
What? Did he promise you the world and then leave you for another woman? Actually,
Oh.
he died. A moment passes between us, where it looks like though something flickers in Victor's eyes. All traces of mirth and teasing vanishes, replaced by a look of understanding.
So fleeting.
Truly, tragic truly. His face softens ever so slightly.
Interesting.
I suppose the two of you were pretty serious. I notice you no longer looking me in the eye.
I see.
We were going to get married,
Oh.
but he died in a car accident just last month. Wasn't it like months though that passed when we were getting the grimoire? Maybe I read that wrong. Silence settles between us as I try to calm my breathing and ease the tightness in my chest. I can't believe I actually told him that. Yeah. Rule number 2 of customer service, do not tell them anything about your personal life.
Interesting.
Ah, yours had an excuse at least. Mine just ran away in terror. In my opinion, the whole promise of forever is a load of crap.
Okay then.
Sounds to me like someone has experience.
All right.
You managed to get my story out of me, so it's only fair I hear yours.
I see.
Oh, darling, that was hardly a story. If I'm going to indulge you in my utterly riveting life as a human, I think I should get something on the house. I give him a stern look, but his smile only widens. Or you could give me a little taste of that sorrow and desperation running through your veins.
Seriously?
I'm not that desperate. I don't want to hear your story, actually. I'm just making small talk, because you won't go away.
Charming.
Sure you aren't.
Delightful.
But you better decide now. My good mood might not last all night.
Interesting.
We don't have to put on a show and get really into it or anything. I'm just asking for a little slip. It'll help loosen my tongue, you see. No.
Enough already.
I'm not authorized to give out freebies. I just work here. Yeah, I think I'm okay, actually.
Pathetic.
That's a shame. I'm a quite fascinating individual. I'm sure you are, but like I said, I'm not desperate. I'm actually really working towards bringing back my dead boyfriend, so if you could just kind of order what you want and get out of my way so I could fill out 4 orders. Perhaps another time then.
Charming.
Right now, I still know more about you than you know about me. And you seem to be really happy about that. Good for you. Of course, I love having the upper hand. Who doesn't? That's assuming that I care about what your story is, sir. And look, even though I don't believe in the whole forever nonsense, I'm sorry about your fiancé, truly.
Charming.
But the dead don't have to stay dead if you know what you're doing, know the right people, know the right magic.
Oh.
What do you mean by that? Darn it, he used the magic words that have made me suddenly interested in him. A tense silence settles between us like we're in on a secret neither of us willingly shared. It's
Pathetic.
forbidden, though. And you look like a good girl who follows all the rules. I bet you were a teacher's pet. Every word that leaves his mouth is a playful hint, but it grates on me somehow. I'm not sure what to make of him.
Delightful.
But anyway, maybe we could help each other move on, darling. I grip the counter just to try and ground myself, and it takes a while before I feel like I can speak again. Did you want to order anything else?
Interesting.
You know what? Why not? I'll have a thorned rose tea. Tea, water, honey, curry powder. Deliver. Great, you delivered the correct order. I give him his order and he looks up and down as though I've handed him a pile of rotten flesh, some of the other customers sure wouldn't mind. Do you call this a thorned rose tea?
Okay then.
Yeah? What, is it not to your liking? It has thorns all over, doesn't it? He sighs heavily.
So
I suppose it will have to do. No, if you're unhappy with your drink, I'll remake it. It's not a problem. Nope, no need. He winks at me and reaches into his pocket, taking out a vial of blood. He uncorks it and carefully pours 2 drops into the drink. I can't stop staring. A vial of blood. That is one of the items I need for the ritual. He catches me looking at it, and a grin breaks out on his face. Oh, are you interested? I'd let you have a sip, but it's much better straight from the source. My cheeks heat, and he laughs at me. Dang, this person who
charming.
reads me like an open book. You don't have to be so shy about it, you know. He stirs his drink and slowly licks the spoon. I just have exactly what you need, so I'm gonna flaunt it in your face. Ha ha ha.
Delightful.
All you have to do is ask, and I'll gladly oblige. Can't we hang out in an observatory or something? I'm tired of people always screaming whenever they see us. And we'd be less scary in an observatory. How? Ugh, A mixed eye milk tea, please. Coming right up. Milk. Tea. Sugar. Brew. Cute. Great, you delivered the correct order. Cafe quiet down, and Victor is still at his table, staring wistfully out the window. Something on your mind? He blinks at me for a moment. You know what? Maybe you could help me out with something. Is that so? He reaches under the counter and pulls out a cute and colorful painting kit. That's cute. Are you wanting to take a painting or something? It's not for me, darling. It's a present for my little sister. What do you think? She absolutely loves painting. Well, then she'll love a painting kit.
Yay!
Good for you. That's really sweet.
Charming.
It is, isn't it? She'll be graduating from college next week. Wait, so she's in her 20s? Victor winces, frowning at the paint set in front of him. I suppose so. I hadn't really been paying attention. I think she'll love it. It's the thought that counts. You knew she liked painting. Good for you.
Yay!
Like a reminder of when you two were growing up together. Something like that, perhaps? Are you going to give it to her at graduation?
Unforgivable.
Oh, well, excuse me. You just mentioned that she was, like, graduating, so I just kind of, whatever. Oh no, I wasn't actually going to go. Don't be ridiculous. Why would that be ridiculous? Might have
Pathetic.
something to do with the fact that she hasn't seen me since the night I was turned. Oh,
Okay then.
you should go and see her. Isn't there a way for vampires to walk in the day? Yes, my daylight ring.
I see.
You can't hide from her forever, and you want to give her her gift, right? He gives me an incredulous look. Just wipe the blood off your chin, and you'll be fine. She thinks I'm dead, probably just as well. Every time I sneak back there, everything looks different, and the people look different. I'm not sure who is more cruel to.
Interesting.
But you know what? I guess it couldn't hurt.
Delightful.
If anyone would understand why I did what I did, it would be her.
Insolence.
And since we're giving out unsolicited advice today, here's yours. Lay it on me. Get over your ex and take a look at the people around you. And by people around you, you mean you, right? We could have a lot of fun, you and I. Before I can protest, he disarms me with a wink and gets up from the table, making his way towards the door. Wait,
Let's
your
go.
vial of blood. Need your blood. Good luck, Victor. As the sun starts to set... As the sun starts to rise, the customers mumble their thanks, gathering their things, and gradually trickle out of the cafe. I'm left alone with my thoughts, the grimoire always in the corner of my eye. For a couple of months until the eclipse. My first night at the cafe comes to an end, although I'm not any closer to my goal. I feel a little less lonely tonight. Cafe night setting. Last night went well, so I'm hopeful about my second night at the cafe. I shudder as the shift happens again, but I know I'll eventually get used to it. I turn around expecting to see another customer, but jump when I see who it is instead.
Amusing.
Oh, you don't look particularly pleased to see me. You just surprised me, that's all. Immediately busy myself with wiping the tables and preparing ingredients for the night.
How pitiful.
You look pale, little flame. You've been eating properly, haven't you? I can't help but throw a confused frown over my shoulder as I take several jars of pickled eyeballs from the shelf. I'm not sure you need to concern yourself with my eating habits. You could tell me if you're struggling, you know. Having
So
a
it
wealth
is.
of magical knowledge isn't too much to handle, is it?
As
Witches don't exactly come with their own handbook. No, I'm fine. In fact, it's been great. I've made my life a lot easier, honestly. All I've been concerned with is learning how to perform the resurrection spell for the ritual. I've barely taken the time to see what else I could actually do now. Once I perform the ritual, maybe I can even have powers taken away, though I doubt he returned what he took of my soul, a part of me that aches with a new kind of emptiness. Death is just staring at me like some overly concerned parent. It weirds me out a little.
Okay then.
Did you want to order something, or...
I
Oh,
see.
no. Nothing for me just yet. He watches me carefully, even when my back is turned. The feel of his eyes on me sends an unpleasant shiver down my spine. Oh, this, like, micromanaging. Every fiber of my being screams that something's wrong. The reason why he's here, not just to check on my well-being or order a slice of cake.
Foolish.
I'm surprised with all the new possibilities ahead of you. Now you choose to work here. He gestures around the cafe with a look of mild amusement.
Yay!
It's actually always been a dream of mine to own my own cafe. My heart tugs as I remember how hard my family and I had worked for a large cafe in our hometown, hoping that we'd one day have our own. It was one of those dreams I put on hold for Caleb, for us. So, I'm sure that would be possible for you now, seeing that there's no one to hold you back. Are you gonna order something or not?
Silence.
Truthfully, I'm not in the mood for anything right now, but I did have something I want to ask you about. A few nights ago, I found my humble abode had been ransacked and only one item stolen, something very precious to me. Oh, he doesn't know that I have the grimoire. I just started working here to hide the fact that I have it. I thought I was being punished.
Be gone.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that now, would you, little flame? You can't be on to me already. It's only the second night. I school my features in a passive look of intrigue and concern. Oh, feels so bad for you that you lose that grimoire when you're such a nice guy. Can be good for your reputation.
Not bad.
Precisely, but I'm not too concerned. I'm sure it will turn up eventually.
Oh.
Did you retrace your steps to the last place you saw it? I bet wherever you live is cluttered with all sorts. You should keep a better eye on your things. He lets out a laugh that's awfully chilling and seeps through my skin right down to my bones. I almost never want to hear it again. There's the urge to nudge the grimoire further under the counter, and instead busy myself with the customer who just walked in, glad to have someone else break the tension. The corner of my eye, Death leaves the table, several pairs of eyes following him on his way out. No, don't worry about it, my dude. First transformation's always the hardest. Man, I really like that shirt, you know, and that girl. Yeah, gonna have to take an L on that one. Let's get something to calm you down. He'll take the spider leg tea.
Let's go.
I've got you. Oh, whoops. Let's get rid of that. We have to do tea first, water, and then lemon. Lemon. Great, you delivered the correct order. I have another werewolf turn on me while I'm trying to clean their fangs, I swear. Knock them out with one of those potions. Sadie has a ton. And lose my license? Are you crazy? Anyway, can I get a stare at the customer while her friend throws me an apologetic glance? Yeah, a matcha potion, please. I muster a smile, the steps to make the drink already running through my head.
Yay!
Of course. Matcha, milk, and sugar. Nice. Nice looking potion there. And a piece of paper with a scrawled order written on it. Mixed eye milk tea.
Let's go.
Sure thing, coming right up. Mixed eye. We need milk. Tea. Sugar. What's it? Oh yeah, we made that before. Jeez, I hope I don't end up like those guys. My new customer catches my attention as he slides into a chair on the counter, resting his head on his hands. He stares at me with watchful eyes. He does look a little different from the other zombie customers I've been flooding in. He's not like a black silhouette. He's got features. Even though I entered this world bathed in shadows, I still don't know all that much about its occupants. Actually, I like his colors a lot. Once I figured out I could retrieve the ritual items here, everything else fell into place. Truthfully, the only thing I could really focus on was my deadline, October 13th. And I do need an item from a zombie. Do you mean, is there something wrong with them? Well, didn't you hear them just now? They were barely able to talk.
Oh.
Don't all zombies eventually lose their ability to talk? No, not all of them. At least I hope not. They stopped eating brains all the time. He scoffs, but is quickly followed by a shudder. I feel like I might have touched on a sore spot with you. I probably shouldn't go any further. So, to go full zombie mode, you need to eat a lot of brains. Of course, I go completely further. I mean, I don't know for sure, not yet. Mad cow disease, yeah, probably eating brains isn't the way to go. The sounds of it, he's new to this passive life, just like me in a way.
Brains.
But as long as I can continue my research, I might be able to slow down or even stop the process. Anyways, I would like a brain freeze, please. I think I'm going to have to make from scratch. From the looks of the remaining ingredients, it seems it's not very popular. I know, mostly zombies like that dish. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't seem to be all that popular. Others might not like the consistency of it, actually. To be honest, the texture reminds me of brains, which is kind of the point, really. I see, that makes sense. I'm not judging you, by the way. Don't worry, it's not like I go around looking at people wanting to eat their brains. I promise I'm not like that. It was oddly specific for something that you never think about. I've always been curious. Does it even have to be human brains? I got desperate and tried a brown squirrel once.
Go.
Was it like eating a piece of popcorn? He looks horrified again, despite my effort to be lighthearted. It was truly awful. I guess it's like when a vampire has to resort to drinking animal blood. Not that I pretend to know anything about that. Sugar? Milk? So it doesn't actually have actual brains in it. That's kind of a relief, I guess. Just looks like brains. Is it really brains? Just looks like brains. I hope you're not judging me for what I said a while ago about not wanting to be like the other customers earlier. I won't tell if you don't. I just want to make it clear that I don't have anything against my own kind. I can't imagine what it must be like to lose all your memories. I know most people feel being forgotten, but I think it's worse when you're the one who forgets things. He lowers his voice to an inaudible level. What if I forget my own name? Oh, what is your name? He looks at me in shock as if he hadn't expected me to hear him. Am I being too familiar? Probably. You should be getting paid extra for therapy. If you tell me, I'll keep it safe for you. So if you ever forget it, you can just come to me.
Nice.
Sure, Zeke. My name is Zeke.
Yay!
Oh, well, a cool and unusual name like that would be hard to forget. Except for people like me who, like, really easily forget names. Oh, don't ever tell me your name and expect me to remember it. Because, yeah, I'm really bad with names. I smile at him. Several other customers approach and catch the hint of the shy smile he returns when he stares into his meal. Yeah.
Okay, then.
You mentioned you were doing research. Oh, yes, I'm a biology student studying genetics at Hallowed Wild University.
Let's go.
Now that's interesting. Are you hoping to find a cure? Zeke smiles sadly. There's no cure, unfortunately, or we're at least a good few years away from one. But I'd like to find a way to stop the memory loss or suppress the urge to eat brains at the very least.
Let's go.
I wish you the best of luck in your research. I hope you're able to find the answers you're looking for.
Nice.
Thanks. Yeah, me too. He smiles shyly and averts his gaze. So a few more customers come in. My second night draws to a close as the sun peeks over the horizon. 2 months later. Wait a second, didn't we only have like a couple weeks before the eclipse? Oh, well, I could probably keep working on this. It's pretty interesting so far. Cute premise. I like the little mixing drinks and stuff to kind of break it up a little bit, give you some more options. I will leave a link in the description below if you'd like to give it a chance and find out if we ever do resurrect our dead boyfriend or not. Take care, thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to enjoy the process. Bye now.